Guys, finally we've got frost and snow, and now we are ready to make an experiment that many people asked us to make. We want to find out what about the performance of electric transport in such weather. And we'll make this test with this newest electric scooter Ultron T108. And it's high time to begin, let's go! Hi guys, as usual it's me, just a voiceover, and you are watching Review Machines. And today we have a very interesting agenda. We will find out what is the performance of electric transport in severe frost, how much does it differ from summer characteristics. We will make this experiment with this electric scooter Ultron. It's all-wheel drive, very powerful electric transport that's quite suitable for such weather. Well, we strain at the leash to start the test. But firstly, let's have a look at some specs of the scooter. Looks like the motor is burning, doesn't it? Here it is, so nice looking thing. It has the frame made of aluminum, and it seems quite durable and reliable. Both 11-inch wheels are equipped with brushless electric motors, 1600 watts each. The aggressive tire tread lets us know that this thing can move far beyond good roads and asphalt. Another off-roading feature is this awesome suspension. As you can see, it has quite long travels. The scooter is equipped with 60 volts lithium battery, 30 Ah, mounted inside the frame. The dashboard is very clear, also we see here a throttle trigger. Especially I want to mention the lights, they are really very powerful and impressive. Also there is some additional lighting that makes this scooter look so awesome and adds some cyberpunk motifs in the whole look of this scooter. The scooter can be folded. In this way it's easier to store and transport it. Actually, it can be placed in the trunk of some crossover. The handlebar is adjustable. You can choose the comfortable height. Well, I think it's enough of theory. Let's move to the practice. To show all this machine can do, you have to be a good rider. Unfortunately, today we don't have such a rider, and I will do all the tests on my own. I've had few rides on such scooters before, but definitely I can't say I'm experienced enough. Anyway, let's move on. We start on a forest road covered with snow about 10 cm depth, and you know, the scooter shows here an excellent performance. It moves quite confidently in such conditions due to the all-wheel drive. If I disable the front motor, immediately I get problems. Except full-wheel drive, the scooter is good on a snowy road due to the aggressive tire tread. Then I want to mention how suspension works. I like it. It's long travel, and it provides smooth riding on roots, holes and other roughnesses. There are two modes, Eco and Turbo. Eco mode is definitely for me, cause when I switch on Turbo, the scooter turns into a real beast, and it's really frightening. By the way, maximum speed is up to 80 km/h. Well, it's clear, Ultron is far from being a toy. Meantime, I was moving into deep forest, and my way was becoming tougher and tougher. You may have seen on the channel my tests of the two-wheel drive motorbikes. And you know, this scooter shows now almost the same performance. The only difference, Ultron has smaller wheels. But it's very powerful and light. Its weight about 45 kilos, so it's able to move in quite severe off-roading. Meantime, it's getting dark outside, and we are riding on a frozen lake. It's so much slippery here, I have to ride with caution, cause the tires don't have any metal pins. You can see in the dusk the lights look very impressive, don't they? Ultron looks here on the moor like some vehicle from a cyberpunk movie. If I had told you that we would be riding a scooter in a swamp, you wouldn't believe me, would you? But I am really riding it across the swamp. Well, the frozen swamp. But anyway, there is so much fun. I love that two electric motors have huge torque, and the bike moves in these bushes like a train. By the way, it's almost dark outside. And now we are moving back and will prepare for the main test of this video. How far can it go in such frosty weather? So see you tomorrow, guys. Well, good morning, it's a new day and now we are going to test the range of the scooter. All the conditions are against us today, it was snowing hard all the night. Again, it's about 10 cm depth of the fresh snow now. The scooter all the night was outside, so the battery is very cold now, that significantly reduces the efficiency. Anyway, we begin our test, and by the moment I had already gone 5 km. So let's start and continue the measuring. According to the official specs, the range is about 80 km, but with the other conditions, like warm weather, dry plain road and rear-wheel drive mode. So it's clear, it's impossible to get 80 km in our conditions. All-wheel drive all the way, loose 10 cm snow, no any idle rolling. But it's interesting how far we can go today. It's already 10 km. And about half of the battery, but my hands severely got frozen. I'm so glad I had taken the meetings. We can proceed now, let's go. Well guys, look here, it's 20 km already, but it freezes so hard, and the indicator shows almost the minimum of charge. That is why now I am on my way home and continue the measuring. But to my surprise, the scooter went about 10 km more. I had tired and frozen by the time, so to tell the truth, I was trying to discharge it as soon as possible and rode with full throttle. Finally, Ultron switched off. Let's look at the result. Slightly more than 30 km. To my mind, it's quite a decent result taking into account the toughest conditions of use. By the way, I liked in particular the fact that scooter had a good torque all the way till the very switching off. And now I have another important thing to tell you about. It's the price. And the price of this scooter is about $1,500. I think it's a fair price for such a thing. I really like testing it. I even dare name it electric ATV scooter. Guys, please post your comments if you ride on your scooters in winter and how far they can go in frosty weather. Please consider subscribing the channel if you like this video. It will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.